Hey, and welcome back to a new video that I am very excited to share with you. So let's just get straight into it. So if you've clicked on this video, then you probably know what I'm going to be talking about, and it is this. It is the light bar from Quntis or Quntis. I don't really know how you pronounce it. Now, this is not a sponsored video. This is just a guy trying to help some of you guys or gals out on the internet with making a decision. Now, I bought this because I didn't want to buy the BenQ light bar Halo or whatever it's called, purely because that is like 3 or 4 times the price of this. So that is the price right here of the BenQ light bar, and this one was like $90, so a considerable amount less. I thought, you know what, why not take a punt? You know, it could be bad, but the reviews are pretty good, so we'll see how it goes. And I'm very pleased to say, so far, past few weeks that I've had it, it's been excellent. Now, normally on this channel, I don't do these type of reviews. It's more like cameras and photography, right? But this, I feel it fits in there quite well, because this is something that you use once you've done talking about the cameras, shooting with the cameras, photography, video. You come down to the computer and you edit. You edit in DaVinci or whatever other program you use, and you want to be here in the zone. So let me just run you through the reasons I got a light bar versus a conventional desk lamp, and then I'll give you the reasons why I think you should look at this one over the BenQ. So the reasons why I decided to go with a light bar. Well, originally I did have a desk lamp, a normal $30 desk lamp that I got from Big W, which is kind of like your Home Depot or something like that. And it was fine until I actually started needing to use the computer a lot more than previous. And that is because, as you can see, this area here is quite dark. Now, it's great if you don't want to have natural light blasting you in the face, but you do need to sort of compensate that with some light from other sources. And having a light that was from a desk lamp, which was sort of in this corner over here, it projected light this way, so it made this very jarring contrast between light that was coming from over here and also the screen light it caused a lot of eye strain. Long story short, it got very tiresome after a while. So I thought, what do I do? Because I need something that is going to help me with being in front of a computer a lot. So looked into light bars. Now, this Quntis one, the reason I got it, and which sort of blends in, so Q title, the reason I got this light bar instead of the BenQ, A, as I've mentioned, significantly cheaper. B, it's pretty much the same. Like it's more or less the same. It has a light at the back, as you can see, which does operate with giving you that fill light, which I find really beneficial with extra help with, you know, managing your eye strain, because it allows. Let me just show you. So this is the controller, which I will get to, but if you turn the backlight off, this is what you're left with, right? Instantly looking at that, I'm like, oh, it hurts my eyes. But turn it back on and Bob's your uncle. Now, this is the ScreenLinear PRO, because everything has to have a Pro in its name these days. Don't know how I feel about that. It's fine. But this is the one that suits a curved screen. You don't have to have a curved screen one, you can just get the standard one depending on your screen type, but I wanted this one because it had the backlight here, and also because it does fit with my setup. Now, I mentioned this is for curved screens. This has got an adjuster just here that you can see, which just allows it to step out off the screen a bit better, so you're reducing glare. Now, speaking of glare, so far I have not had any glare whatsoever. I think that is credited a lot to the frosted piece of glass or plastic in between the LEDs just here, which has allowed for continual use throughout the day or the night. Even in the day, I have this on and this on because it just helps stop light jarring your eyes. Now, another reason why I bought this one is because it pretty much has the same controller as the BenQ. So this is it just here. If I'm going to just focus in on this, there is your controller. Now, the really nifty thing about this is it does remember your settings when you turn it on and off each day. So as an example, I'll have to look at this, but you turn it on like so, and then you've got your light there, off, on, like so. So it's pretty easy. Now, the really cool thing about this when it has got warm mode is you can adjust the intensity of your warm mode. So if you look at this, that's your daylight setting. If I turn it down to 2, which is what I normally have it on, then you go over to your warm mode and it shows it is on full warm adjustment. So you can turn this down, and as you see, the warm does expand. Then if you go back to your normal light mode, go down, and it goes to brighter or darker pretty much. So you can adjust your daylight or your warmth settings depending on what time of day you're in front of the screen, and then you just go into your warmth, turn the daylight setting back up, which is really lovely. So in the evenings I have it down like this, quite warm light, so it's not, you know, causing me to have irregular sleep pattern, as I'm sure we won't even get into that, but you know what I mean. And then we have got just the standard backlight here, but warmth in the front, and I really like this. So that's the controller. That's another reason why I got this. Now, why would you get one? Like, what's the point versus $90 versus like a $10 light that you can just stick on your desk? What's the difference? Well, as you can see in my little nook, my little setup, this is just this piece of wood here is my desk, as all desks are, but this is the extent of it. Once you get past the camera, it's that's the end of the desk. There isn't much space. So if I can minimize the amount of things that are on the desk, that means I'm able to spread out more when I need to, and having one less thing like a desk lamp just helps add to that. Putting the light up here means there's more space for everything, really. So, you know, all your gear, if you need to do whatever editing that you have to do, it's all able to be put down there. Next, as I mentioned, is this bias lighting, the front and the back. A normal desk lamp is not going to give you that. It's just going to give you that one direct light source, which it's fine for a short amount of time, but if you have to be in front of the computer for any period of time, editing or have you not, it does get very jarring very quickly. Couple of hours max, I would say. So having one of these is a really, really nice balance between being able to stay in front of the computer longer. Now, from what I can see, now I haven't bought it, but the BenQ light bar, whatever it's called, Halo, is unnecessarily more expensive. I don't feel you get that much more for your money. If you do have one and you do feel like it is the best thing on God's green earth, then do let me know down below, because I would be genuinely keen to hear what you have to say about it. But I do feel you're paying for the name. You're paying for the BenQ name, so if that is all it is, then, well, I mean, that one's up to you. Depends what you want. But this, as it stands, comes with every single feature that the BenQ has. It has got a really nice controller which just tucks away under here when I'm not really using it, and it has got, as I said, a memory. It's got a light mode, a warmth mode, and it's got a front and a back light for pretty much everything that you need. And I really like the way that it does bend the light around. As you can see, this whole desk area is lit up really lovely. Now if I turn this off like so, this is no light. This is as dark as it is, and it does get pretty full on after a while, even in the full day sun which comes through the windows. But if you have it on, you've got a nice spread of light underneath. So if you've got your keyboard, you know, you can sit here with your keyboard and your mouse all nicely evenly lit up. It is so much easier on your eyes when you're doing everything. Now I think I have said that a couple times, but I just really want to reiterate that point. I really love this. So Quntis, however you pronounce your name, if you are watching this, well done, very well done. I'm not even going to ask for a brand collaboration because I was happy to pay for this one. Now it has got a bunch of other bells and whistles that you will be able to have a look at on the website, which I will link below if you do want to have a look at getting a copy for yourself. But if I just take this nice little box that does come with, then I can tell you that it has a wireless remote, flicker-free lighting, CRI 95RA, which is, I think it's got something to do with the LEDs. The dual light source design and infinitely adjustable, apparently, because you have got here different types of modes depending on your screen, because it's got the same little thing as the BenQ, the weighted knob thing at the back that holds it all together. So overall, it's great. It's really good. Now, as I have said, I am a paying customer of this. If you do want to know anything about it, do drop a comment down below, because I'll be happy to help you out, because I'm all for advocating for these lesser known brands that do exactly the same thing, pretty much the same, if not better, for, you know, half, a third of the price, whatever it might be. So drop your comment down below. I think that's it. I just wanted to show you how good this is. It's really good. So yeah, anyway, get back to whatever you were doing, because as I say, don't spend too long on the internet. See you in the next video.